Okay, raised bed number 2 is under construction. Here is an 8-foot 4x4 post cut into 4 20-inch pieces with a little scrap left over. These are 2x8s by 8 foot, and there are 9 of them. I'm cutting 3 of them in half to 2 48-foot pieces, or 48-inch pieces, so that will be 6 end pieces, 3 on each end, just like this one here, and then that will be 6 for the sides. And so I'm going to go ahead and proceed with getting that put together. And as we can see, my onions are starting up well now here. There's one sprouting. There's a little one right there. There's another one over there. All throughout here, there's quite a few of them coming up now. Okay, all the cutting is now done. There's my 6 pieces. The alpacas are over here kind of grazing all about and napping. There's the boys out on the hill. There's Victor. And I guess all the girls are out front where I can't see them. So I start out by taking my 2 of my 4x4s and squaring them up with the ends of the 2x8s and putting 2 deck screws into it, and this will form my end. I'll proceed to assemble the sides and then stand one of them up and begin to attach the ends. I'll show you progress as it goes along. Alright, here we are. We're putting the final board on the bottom row. So a little trick, especially when you're using old, little bit warped up lumber like what I'm using, you know, reclaimed stuff, so it's cheap. I only put 1 screw in this end, and that's so I can get it eventually completely squared up. I'm building it on unlevel ground, so I'm probably have to lift the other end up a little bit to get it to line up exactly right. So just a little trick to watch out for. I'll be back when I get more of it slapped together. Okay, here we are with the finished product. So it's together. One thing to note is that by design, I did not make the caps on the, or the posts on the end come all the way up. No particular reason I didn't, other than just 20 seemed like a nice easy number to work with, and it doesn't really affect the structural ability of it any, so that's how it is. Second, using warped lumber that was all reclaimed and no cost, you don't get perfect square pretty ends that all butt up, but again, it's functional, not pretty. That's the goal, so that works. I chose to leave a spacing of 32 inches between each bed. I feel like that's plenty of room to walk between. So I did have it at 32 inches. Looks like when I bumped it a little bit, I got off that mark a bit. There's the 32 inches I had as planned. I'm going to bump this end back down a little bit and get it where it... And there's my 32 inches from that side to here. That feels like plenty of room to walk between. What's left is we will lift it up and put landscape cloth under it before we fill it with dirt. That'll keep grass from growing up and getting rooted into it. I will also eventually come between the 2 rows and lay some landscape cloth down there, and then cover the ground with mulch, which will provide nice walkways that I won't have to come in here and mow between and get grass clippings and everything up into my bed. So that's about it for the construction. Enjoy building your bed and enjoy gardening.